G'day folks, welcome to this short introduction to a new campaign of Blau. I love this game. It has a big footprint, and so I've moved to Vassal to see if I can get through this whilst I have, over a dozen games boxes on my actual game table. So I'm going to see if things move quicker if I play via Vassal. The big advantage of Vassal for me in a game like this is it tracks units moved, so I'll be able to keep a clearer eye on things. I have a new strategy for this campaign. I'm going to activate the pink region, the pink headquarters up here in the north. I'm not going to wake up the 13th Army. They'll be hopefully slowing down because my drive in the north was pretty slow anyway, and there wasn't much of a need to push them back early. And then I'm going to activate the 6th Army area down here, these green headquarters, and try to push in through here, through perhaps the 21st Army area, and the I made us focused on the 21st Army area, and maybe I can swing around the 28th. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's a great module, this one. Setup charts. So we need to look at the Grand Campaign reinforcements. We have many play aids. You can see I've already moved the air just over in preparation. But let's go to the sequence of play. Weather phase, it's clear. Air allocation phase, I've just done that. We're looking at the where is that white line? Here we are, this white line, the Voronezh air zone, this northern area here. So all the air, where is the air? All the air, where's the air? Allocation, all the air has gone into that Voronezh zone. 8 Axis, only 2 Soviet. We go to mutual supply determination phase. What's the first turn? So everyone's in supply, no problem there. Axis maintenance phase. Now it's this point here. How many points do we have? Special. Where is he? Maybe it's somewhere else. The turn record track. Here it is. Special supply points for the first 3 turns. You automatically supply 2 colours of headquarters. So green, as I said, and pink up in the north. So I can activate them, activate them, activate them, activate them, activate them. Now I don't necessarily have to move these units or attack. To give myself a lot of flexibility. And again, for those of you who watch the full campaign, you'll know that early in the game, the range of these headquarters really isn't an issue. It only begins to be an issue much later on. Okay, so where were we? Back to the sequence of play. Clear weather, as I said. 2 headquarters now designated. Okay, we check that we have full supply, right? So, what have we got here? We've got the 24th Panzer, and 9th Panzer, and the 11th Panzer. So we have 2, we can say, we have 1 named division here, 1 named division here from the 48th Panzer Corps. Then we can say that this named division is supplied by the 24th Panzer Corps. Similarly, down in the south. Now I'm using the historical options, so the 6th Army will have half movement rates, which I think Greg Blanchett, who is the designer of this game, I should point out, said that this prevents these guys from being able to attack. So even if they are supported by, let's say what have we got here? We've got the 23rd Panzer Division as 1 named Panzer Division, and the 3rd Panzer as the 2nd named division. We can say that they have been given fuel for this turn from the 40th Panzer Corps, but they go 1, 2. I don't think they can do, if I understand correctly. Yeah, they don't have enough movement points. 1, 2, because Soviet forces are in these fortifications. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to attempt that mobile assault. And they only have 5 movement points because they halved. But the infantry along the front can just give it a little bit of a nudge, and we'll see what happens with that infantry. Yes. Alright, so we head back. Where are we? Operational. Check they have full support. Yes. Pontoon bridge markers can be placed. Nah, a bit too early for that. Mutual reinforcement replacement. Nothing on turn 1. There's those possible Soviet reinforcements arriving. We now get to the Axis player turn and the Axis movement phase. And as I said, I don't want to wake up this 13th Army area. Instead, I want to try and smash through here. So we're looking for a mobile assault, and I might start. We'll try and clear this little corridor through sort of here as the main gap. So let's go 1 unit at a time because of a mobile assault. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 movement to do the mobile assault into this hex. We need to draw a chit from the chit cup to determine their strength. And we get an 11. Right, 11 on that unit. That'll give us 3-to-1 odds on the defenders. Let's find the correct chart. Mobile assault CRT. So we have they're not in hills. Do I want to commit an air point? So yes, I liked the idea of committing air points to these early mobile assaults. Call me crazy, but these early mobile assaults seem to be pretty important. So that's been done. Okay, mobile assault CRT. Does the defender want to, so this is the attacker committed air point, does the defender want to commit an air point? You know what, this is an important opening move, so the Soviets only get 2 air points. Yes, they will allocate an air point to negate that Axis air point. It's a fortified zone, so -1, but we have 3-to-1 odds, so that negates that fortified zone. So we're looking at basically a 0 modifier. The defender has a strength of 3, you'll see here. So we're looking at this column here. We roll the die, and it's a 9, which is a D1. It's a 1-step unit, so they go straight to the, I don't want to leave from game, the replacement pool. They can be replaced. Oops, that was the wrong unit. That's the one that goes to the replacement pool. And we can move into the hex. Nice work, 24th Panzer. Rolling high is great. So here we go. D1, R3. D1 means 1 step. And they're only 1-step units. So that's, what did I say, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we got here? 9. We'll try and contain that southern border. Alright, let's see what these guys can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're full movement to get into there. Let's give it a go. And their strength is... Oh, excellent. This is great. This is completely opposite of my campaign, where I drew really low for the first. This will give us 4-to-1 odds. We will throw an air, and the Soviets again are going to want to challenge that, so they'll throw an air up as well. So Axis air. Soviets have exhausted all their air now. +2 for the 4-to-1 odds. -1, so we're looking at +1 modifier, and the die roll is an 8, which is a 9 on the 3 column, which is D1, R3. They are sent to the replacement pool, and we have opened a little gap in the front. Whew, okay. And again, you can see the little move markers there. It's really going to help me as the campaign expands. Alright, what next? I think I'd like to swing around away from the 13th Army area. I should point out as well, 40th Army, they're activated. They've woken up, they're committed. They are aware that something's going on. They've just lost 2 infantry divisions. Alright, let's Let's try and get the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can get an attack here. So let's bring these guys down. 1, 2, 3 to cross the river, 4 for the fortification, 5, 6, and then 7 into the hex. 8, 9 for the mobile assault. So we've got 9 movement points spent. I have one more after this. This is a tough one, but I'll tell you what, the Soviets are out of air points, so we can throw in this for a +2 modifier. We will check their strength. What happened to my chip markers? They just disappeared. Oops, I must have clicked something bad. Right, drum roll. It's 3 to 1. That's not bad. It gives us a +1 modifier. So, oh no, it's not 3 to 1 because I have defensive 4. So we don't get that modifier. So we're just looking at a +1 modifier, +2 modifier for the air point that we spent. It's on the column numbering 4. Let's see how this goes. 3 + 2 is 5. Is a DR3, a narrow DR3. They're not in a fort. They're out in the open. It's so much easier to check that. So I can retreat these guys 3 hexes. All right, I want to shift them 1, 2, 3. Push them away from where I want to head towards, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put them down here, but I don't want Soviets defending their front. I want to drive down south. If I capture Voronezh, great. If not, no worries. And I'll move 1 more hex to pin those guys in. Alright, good start so far. Complete opposite to my other campaign. 9th Panzer, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The reason I'm doing this is to try to pin these guys in. It'll cost them 2 extra movement points to now leave that zone of control. So this unit here, for example, will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They won't be able to get too far away. Just entering that zone of control is pretty important here. I'm going to do the same thing with the 11th Panzer Division. So 1, 2, 3 to leave the zone of control. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, they've locked in these guys into zones of control. This unit here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, it's a nice idea to keep Panzer divisions together, not always practical. So we'll try and attack this headquarters down here and wipe those guys out in just a second. Alright, let's follow up with the slow infantry. We're not waking up the 13th. I want to swing around this point here. So I could attack on the far northern end of that line. I could attack along that line there. I know I've sort of bolstered the Russian defences there, but that's kind of, I don't want to attack out towards the northeast. I want to drive towards the south. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can help join that attack. Oh, he's our motorised. So did I have enough for all the motorised? No, I didn't. I've got 3 Panzer divisions. One of these, I believe, will have limited support. Yep. That's if I'm remembering it correctly. I haven't really updated myself on the rules in the last couple of weeks. I think you get 2 Panzer or motorised and/or motorised divisions per core, per Panzer corps activated. Alright, so these guys can be activated instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's send them down, driving to that gap there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these guys can move at half, they can move at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The headquarters could move further, but let's just keep them there. And infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I remember the terrain costs correctly. Not there. terrain effects chart for hills is 2 for non-mech units. Yep, +1 for the fort. Again, just containing that southern Soviet position. We'll move these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will be enough. We'll keep these guys close to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get them to move up as well. Oops. These guys. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so I could pull these guys back and away. I could leave them there. I think I'll leave all these units there. Yeah, so that's the opening for the northern front. You can see that moves pretty quick when you're playing on Vassal. 15 minutes to get the opening northern operations done. Now let's shift down to the 6th Army. Again, half movement rates. I do have to remember that. And how am I going to get this done, and where am I going to strike? This open area here seems to be the best. You'll notice it is through fortified belt there. And no mobile assault, so we're pretty much done. I can bring them into the front. The problem is, or I can actually combine a panzer division. I could bring a panzer division up to attack, which gives me extra strength. The question is, where will I need it? Maybe if I... Gee, that's a very strongly held point. 7 defense factors there, 4 there. So maybe I ignore that. Maybe I ignore 38th and pull them away and send that division, 2 units, into there to smash this area. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can't make it because of their half movement. So 1, 2, no mobile assault, and I might go 1, 2, 3, 4. I've forgotten how much woods cost. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm doing this is shifting the units down so I can send this division in 1, 2, 3 to attack here. So I'm trying to smash through here. It's pretty much... they're going to absolutely smash, I think. It'll be something in the range of 6, 7 to 1. So it's almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. But the more I can push it up, if we can get sort of 20 factors here, it'll be 10 to 1. Yes, all but guaranteed. I do have these guys. No, I don't have those guys. They are unsupported. So, I'm pretty much all done. So that was pretty quick. Turn 1 movement complete. Let's go to the Axis combat phase. Let's see how we go up here. So, not attacking the 13th Army. Kind of do want to attack this unit here. So let's draw some... Oh, prepared attack markers. Let's get these markers out. Prepared assault, here we go. Let's designate our attacks. So we're going to attack here. And here. And here, but not here. So there's mandatory attacks here. So if I were to attack from here to there, I would also have to attack this other unit in my zone of control. And the same up here. The operations up here are just pinning those Russians down, not attacking. No Hungarian attacks here, but we'll have some attacks along the front line here. And here. Arrows aren't pointing the right way. I could sort of do that. For those of you not aware how to rotate markers in Vassal, it is just Control and the hard bracket key, which is that. So Control hard bracket lets you rotate counters. If you're wondering, yep, that'll do. So attacking here, attack there, attack there. That'll be a weak attack, I think. We'll see how we go. Oh no, there's no river to cross there. So, and what do we have up here? Defense of 4, so we might send 2 to 1 up there. Alright, and keep in mind we have a lot of air units available because we had a good opening success. In my campaign, I had to burn through a lot of air units, just breaking through that front line. It's terrible. Alright, I think this is my most important, so I want to prioritise this. We know that they are already strength 9. These guys, let's draw a chit for them. 10, that's okay. And we have got now 19 on 3. Headquarters count as 1 in defence. So 19 to 3 gives us 6 to 1. We have combined arms, so let's bring up the pet assault. So look at, this is a big table. Looking at, let's check the terrain before I do any further. Where are they? They're out in the open. Sounds great. 6 to 1. I'm going to spend an air point on this because I really want to break through here. 6 to 1. It pushes it up to 7 to 1. Looking good. Combined arms 8 to 1. No encirclement bonus. Nothing else. So what did I say? 8 to 1. Let's roll the dice and see what we get. 8 to 1. 8 is D2 R2. D2 R2. They're a 1-step unit. So they go in the. Oh, they're of course they're an armored unit. So they go in the permanent dead pool. It can't be rebuilt. The headquarters can go 5 turns ahead. Is there a special shortcut for that? No. So they bring up the turn chart. Scenarios, turn record track, campaign, turn record track, and we put them 5 turns ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they can be rebuilt. And we get. Oh, geez, I've forgotten the rules for advance. I think it's. If the enemy was defeated, it's up to the retreat. 8. 8 to 1, 8. Is it 2? Retreat of 2, so 2 advances. One, 2, 1, 2. Let's quickly check the rules. Just checking what happens if you eliminate the defenders. What's your advance path? Advance after combat. If they're all eliminated, fairly advanced number of hexes in their retreat obligation. The victorious player decides the path of retreat. They can go anywhere. So yep, followed that correctly. Okay. Now, combat here, we have got an 11, 12 plus a 10, 22 on 3, so look at 7 to 1. Can we use combined arms in the hills? I can't recall. Combined arms in the hills. Combined arms in the hills. This CRT is different to my CRT. Let me get up my boxed CRT, because I think that has a summary of yeah, so my CRT is better than the Vassal CRT. It tells me if I can use combined arms in the hills, and it says that yes, I can use combined arms against defenders in the hills. I wonder why that's not there. But in any case, I can use combined arms. It's on my terrain effects chart, my physical copy. So what we got? 7 to 1, 8 to 1 with combined arms. Let's throw an air unit. 8 to 1, 9 to 1. 9 to 1 sounds good. Let's roll the dice. No, 9 to 1, 0 in the hills. Ugh, first step loss. A1, D3. Damn. And because I use combined arms, I think I have to take it from this unit. A1, D3. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 9 to 1 in the hills. A 1-step defender 3. So we still force them to retreat, but that hurt my strong 24th Panzer division. Just don't want that. So yeah, if you've got, I think I'm understanding that correctly, if you're using the combined arms bonus, your first loss must be from a unit that gave you an armoured unit. Oh, actually, could I take it from... I think I'm understanding that correctly. It has to be from a multi-step unit. I think the rules are something around that. Combat resolution. The first step loss must be from a unit directly participating in the combat. If attacker mechanised units lose the first step. Mechanised units. Well, could I... That's a mechanised unit. Could I just take them off? Mechanised units take the first step. That's all it says. Mechanised units must take the first step lost. I haven't thought about this before. Mechanised units armour band. Types of units. Yeah, they're mechanised units. So, I'll take that loss from these guys. Permanent Deadpool. They can't be rebuilt. That's fine. They escort the infantry, they help with combined arms, but they don't do a great deal. And then I can advance 1, 2... I can't remember what the path of retreat was, but something like that. And then 1... Might just stop there, stop the Soviets getting any way through that line. Okay, other attacks. This one here. So let's work out the odds. An 11 and a 13. Always draw the best chits for the infantry. 24 on 3, which is 8 to 1 in the hills. No combined arms here. No surround. 8 to 1 in the hills. Let's throw some air at this. No, I'm going to leave my air. 8 to 1 in the hills. Roll a dice. Oh, wait a minute. They're on a fortification, aren't they? Yes, they are. They're on their start line. So the 8 to 1 shifts down to 7 to 1 in the hills. 7 to 1 hills, 5. So D1, R2. So they go to the replacement pool. R2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so no Hungarian attacks. So now we shift our attention. That's the northern attacks done. Shift our attention down here. 5 combats along the line in the 21st, the Soviet 21st Army area. Okay, let's see how we go here. Alright, we have the whole division here, so let's draw 2 counters for them. 1, 9, 2, 11. So we're 20 on 2, which is 10 to 1. 10 to 1 in a fortified zone. 10 to 1 in the clear. Fortified zone shifts it to 9 to 1. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't need to add any combat. 4. So D2 R2. They go to the replacement pool. I can advance 1, into a zone of control, I can keep moving, 2. Alrighty, next combat here. Yeah, we'll throw both of the Panzer divisions, or both of the regiments, the Panzer division here. This is going to be overwhelming. 10 and 9, 19, and these guys, 19. Again, drawing the best chits for the infantry. It's frustrating. 19, 29, 32 on 2, which is overwhelmingly greater than 12 to 1. So I get a D3R4 result. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Again, if you eliminate the defender, you can choose the path of retreat. So I'm just smashing through there. Okay, next combat here. I've just removed the pre-assault marker. 2 infantry divisions. Yeah, we'll throw 2 in here. 12 and 11. Just reinforcing the infantry get the best markers. So we got 23 on 3, 7 to 1. They are crossing a river, and they are in a fortification. So what did I say? 7 to 1, shifted 2, 5 to 1. We'll throw some air at that. 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 6 to 1, 6 to 1, 8, 6 to 1 in the woods. 8 is a D2, R2. D2. We'll stop them there. Just surrounding these guys. Okay, so this guy now, it seems to be 1 to 1, but I now have an encirclement bonus. So we're looking at a strength of, I'll throw some, I think I have enough to throw air at this as well. So air allocation, yes. So what was that strength that I drew? 9. So 3 to 1, ouch. 3 to 1 in the woods. 3 to 1, they're on a fortified position. 2 to 1, I threw an air at it, and I have surround encirclement bonus. So we've got 4 to 1 in the woods. This is a bit risky. 4 to 1, 1. 4 to 1, 1 is an A1, R1. So I suffer a step loss there. A1, R1. Ouch. And now combat over here. Last combat for the turn. Draw 2 chits. 16. Ouch. Draw the worst for last. 16 on 4. So 4 to 1. Down to 3 to 1. Throw an air at it. 3 to 1. Back up to 4 to 1. I don't have combined arms, so 4 to 1 in the clear. 9. 4 to 1, 9 is a D1, R2. Alright. D1. D1. I don't think defenders have to take. Yep, it can be infantry or mech. And I think the infantry's going to be in trouble here, so I'm going to take it from the infantry and retreat my... What was the result? It was R2, I think. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'll hold there. And folks, that's the Axis turn done. So yeah, pretty quick going. We are now up to the Soviet play turn. There's a bit of admin here, so I'll take care of that off camera, and I hope to resume this later on. But let's have a quick zoom out and see. Yeah, this looks like a good little gap there. We've got a bit of a gap going. Soviets can obviously rally, but I don't think they're going to be able to close that gap. These guys here, this guy here's in a good position to move into Stadiosku, but nobody else can really block. There's reserve units, of course, they can move up, but I don't know, what lessons have I learned from previous campaigns? Just get the heck out of there. you can't outrun these Panzer divisions. So maybe these guys just want to retreat back to the rivers. I'll have to think about it and fill you in. Thanks everyone. Again, this is For Blau by Compass Games, designed by Greg Blanchett. Check it out and take care.